So check it out. Part 3. This Darkside Nitro stuff is a challenge, man. So if you watched part 2, you knew, hey, we finally got that tacoed chassis back together, got the car all back together, and the starter box wouldn't engage the motor. So the chassis are slightly different thicknesses and how they mount and stuff. So what I did was I ordered, normally it looks like this chassis has a slightly different motor mount. And so I got those parts, they're the billet parts. They're not the cast pieces anymore. So what we did is we popped the motor out, just pulled off the motor mount and measured that. There's a 2.5 millimeter difference in height. So the new motor mount will set the motor down 2.5 millimeters. I also bought a 34 millimeter flywheel because normally it comes with the 32. I don't know if I'll need that now. So what I'm going to do, I'll show you these parts, show you what we're doing. Man, hopefully we can get this thing set up real quick and get to some fun, the fun part. Hey, so if you see, there's the motor. Just popped it out real quick. Chassis. So, pop the motor mounts off. So if you look at this guy, this is the one that it comes with on the ready set, you know, the cast piece. This is 17.01 millimeter. This is the billet piece. These two pieces are 14.5 millimeter. So we've got a 2.5 millimeter height difference, which is nice. See if you can kind of tell it's there. But I did measure them with the calipers and everything too. So, you know, I'll put links in the descriptions for the motor mount setup. You know, it's these two parts. It's the IF430 and the IF431. And they're nice. They're nice billet pieces. They're obviously an upgrade, so I think that's going to go well. And then this is the 34 millimeter flywheel. Don't know if I'm going to need this yet, so I'm going to get this all mocked up, pop it in the car, and see kind of where we're at, and if we think the starter box will engage. If not, then we'll do the flywheel too, and we should be back in business. So let's see how this goes. All right, so we're out here at the park. We got the Nitro Kyosho MP9. We got the new chassis, the motor's back in, new motor mounts, everything. We didn't need to do the flywheel. Engagement looks like it's gonna be pretty cool. We got the heater on the motor because it's chilly out here. We want to take it to the park, get things figured out before we go to the racetrack because I am a novice and just want to make sure everything works. So we're gonna fire this thing up. We're gonna rip it around here, jump it up, have some fun. All right, so we're gonna hopefully see if we can get this thing started. Ugh. What do you think, guys? Do you think this is gonna work?
I think it's gonna work.
I hope so. Ooh. It's close. Let's see if we can try that one more time. Keep running.
It does not want to keep running.
It doesn't. We're gonna rip this thing.
Should I zoom in?
This thing is so much fun. It's a little fat, but I think it'll keep the motor running good. Man, it is so much fun. Doesn't look like anything. Doesn't look like anything's broken. We tumbled this thing around, beat it up. We're kind of bashing it. It's what we do. It's more of a race car, so we're gonna get this thing out and we're gonna take it to the racetrack next. I hope you enjoyed it. This thing is so much fun. It's running good, it's ripping. Like I said, you don't need to do the flywheel with these motor mounts. Now, if you want to keep your full start, you gotta put the keep the stock mounts and do the flywheel. But man, look at this Kyosho Nitro car. Let's see if we can get another jump out of it. This thing is rad. Hey, so we're back from the park. Man, that was a blast with this Nitro car. You know, I really just wanted to, you know, kind of run it around, make sure everything looked good, was working good. You know, give it a good bash like we like to do. Before I took it to the track, I wanted to kind of shake it down, make sure everything looked good, and that everything functioned. Because, like I said, I've never raced a Nitro car at the track or any of that stuff. So that's our next step. We're gonna hit the track. We're gonna put this thing on there and let it go. But I figured I'd let you guys look at it real quick because you know, we beat it up pretty good. And let's go through it, see what you think. Man, so we'll get the Merica out of the way. This Kyosho MP9, man, it sure is fun. You know, it's got a lot. It rips good. Man, we got it pretty filthy. I mean, this thing is all nasty everywhere. We beat it up. Man, we hammered on it pretty good. Jumped it, flipped it, tumbled it. Nothing broke that I see so far. Haven't really taken the body off to, you know, really check it out too much, but let's look at it. I mean, it's filthy inside. It does kind of keep it somewhat clean. Everything looks okay in here. There's just grass everywhere. We just tore it all up. The rear shock mount looks okay. I was looking at the front shock mount and it looks like it could be tweaked a little bit, and I wouldn't be surprised with how hard we hit it. But yeah, we got a lot of mud stuck in there, a lot of grass stuck everywhere. But I think it ran pretty good. It's a little rich right now, and it's super cold today, so I got to get in there. You can see all the grass and stuff inside the wheels everywhere, so we got to get through and give this thing a good cleaning. But like I said, I was really happy with it. Held together. Man, that Reese Raw 500, whew, that steering is so precise. It's a good setup. I really enjoy it. That AGF servo for the steering throttle, or for the throttle brake, it is super fast. Both of these servos they're sub 0.1. So I think they're both in the close to 0.8 range, you know, for speed. So they're really plenty. And that Reese Ross got a ton of torque too. So that AGF is a 36 kg, but super fast. So, and it's not a cheap one. So really happy with it. You know, we tumbled it. Having the extra length in the fuel lines, I think really made a difference too. You know, we were able to get to it, didn't run out of fuel. So like on the track, the Marshall should be able to get over to it pretty quick and flip it back over. Shouldn't run out of fuel. So really, really happy with it. We're going to go through this thing, you know, fine tooth comb, just really check it out, make sure everything's good. But so far, so good. I mean, we beat on, you saw it, this thing got beat up and the ground is rough there. Had a real fun time though. It's, man, really enjoy the nitro stuff. I think on a track, this thing would really be fun. You know, you can bash around and have a good time with it. If we're ready to run, maybe this is like a really good, you know, way to, if you don't really want to go to the racetrack, maybe the ready to run stuff is the way to go. You know, take it, go bash it, have fun. If you can find a good like BMX park or something that's dirt, that'd be fun. So I'm really liking this. And like I said, I changed a lot of the screws over to, you know, socket head stuff or Allen, whatever you want to call it. So a lot of that's all switched out. That little Kyosho motor runs good. Really looking good. I'm happy with it so far. But yeah, maybe that front shock mount is still okay. It was funny. It just looked it looks a little off. Can't really see it in the video too much, but that might be one of the things we end up upgrading in the future on this car is maybe just the shock mounts, because the rear's pretty thin. You know, it's pretty, and they're not, you know, full billet, and maybe we just get the kit versions, throw them on here. They're a little bit nicer material. They're both 70/75. So, man, hey, just want to say thank you for all the support. This Nitro Darkside is not over. We're gonna get this thing on the track, have even more fun with it, and you know, please comment, like, subscribe, tell us what you like, what you don't like. Let us know what you want to see on the channel. And hey, we'll catch you on the next one.